the stage and Queen Elizabeth I ruled England, there lived a man by the name of Dubsith Shaw, and his name translated in Gaelic meant Black Fairy hatched from the egg of the devil. Dubsith was an ugly dwarf. He had a big fat nose, and he was covered in a mass of wiry black hair. He spent his time walking the paps of Jura, shooting his bow and arrow. In the year 1598, there was fighting going on over the control of the Rins on Islay. It later became known as the Battle of Traighguinart. It was a power struggle between two clans, the MacLeans and the Macdougal's, over who would be Lord of the Isles. The Earl of Argyll had appointed Sir Lachlan More MacLean of Dwart. Lachlan had served as a special agent to Queen Elizabeth I and was rumored to have had an affair with her. But King James VI of Scotland made Sir James Macdougal legal Lord of the Isles. This incensed Lachlan MacLean, and he declared war. The chief would always consult a witch before going into battle. Lachlan MacLean met with one such fairy woman who did not say what he wanted to hear. She told him that if he did go, not to arrive on a Thursday, not to battle on the shores of Loch Gruinart, and not to drink from the well of strange Niall. If he did those three things, he would surely meet his death at the hands of a black fairy. Black fairy. While Sir James Macdougal was in Edinburgh, meeting with King James, Lachlan and his men set off from Mull. They left on a Wednesday, but due to stormy weather, did not arrive until Thursday, the very day the witch had warned against. Dubsith, the Black Fairy of Jura, heard of the battle commencing and thought he too would head to Islay to lend his services. When MacLean and his men reached the shores of Islay, Dubsith was there to greet him. MacLean scowled down at the little hairy dwarf and asked him what he wanted. Dubsith looked up at the massive brawny figure and told him that he had come to help with his bow and arrow. MacLean sneered at Dubsith with contempt. He did not need the help of a dwarf, and told him to get out of his sight. Humiliated and embarrassed, Dubsith ran away, filled with rage. Sir James Macdougal got word that the MacLean clan were arriving on Islay and hurried back from Edinburgh. When he arrived, Dubsith approached him. Dubsith begged Sir James to let him kill MacLean, and Sir James gladly accepted his offer, as he knew Clan MacLean outsized Clan Macdougal 5 times over. Little Dubsith climbed high atop a rowan tree and perched and waited for the giant chief to arrive. The rowan tree was known in folklore to protect fairies and all who dwelled in it. Maclean's men assembled atop a grassy hill on the shores of Loch Ruinart, and the battle commenced. But Clan Macdonald had them cornered, and fierce fighting carried on all day. As the burning sun beat down upon the men, Maclean found a break to take a wee drink. He made his way to strange Niall's well, and despite the witch's prediction, removed his helmet and took a sip. And that was right when Dubsith Shaw, with his little nimble fingers, drew his bow and shot his arrow that pierced Lachlan's neck, went right through his brain, and came out through his eyeball. The clan leader was dead instantly. This angered the Macleans, and they fought even harder, trying to avenge the death of their chief. The shores of Isla resembled the gates of hell. But despite the many severed heads and limbs, it was to no avail. Clan Maclean lost their fight. Power was restored to Sir James Macdonald, and the Black Fairy, Dubsith Shaw, made his way back to Jura, chuckling to himself with glee.